All right, well, it has been an interesting morning, to say the least, here in the Project Number Cruncher camp. My first run this morning, things, we'll say, did not go according to plan at all. Old Number Cruncher, she wasn't happy. During my burnout, I noticed a really bad hesitation and stumble. Two-step, it wasn't happy. Down track, it just was falling on its face, not happy. High gear, things cleaned out. A lot of stuff ran through my mind. It still went 1024 at 136, but there was clearly, looking at the data log, there was an RPM issue. Got a hold of Luis at Fuel Tech, sent him the log. He looked at it, kind of confirmed the issue, and put it in my mind what I was thinking, let's check the plugs. They were still fresh plugs from LS Fest. Maybe, let's start simple, work our way up. The problem was that I had very little time to get the plug swapped out before my next hit. So I thrashed like mad, got the new plugs in the car, earned some new burns on the hands in the process, made the hit. New personal best. 985 with a 3 on 139 miles an hour for Project Number Cruncher. It was scooting. New best 60 foot at 143, a 633 to the 8th. I mean, the car was flying. So clearly she likes this air a whole lot. Plus I added a little bit more to the two-step as well. So that obviously played into it. So we're creeping up on it, but thanks to Luis for all his help in getting these plugs swapped out. We have to make some tune adjustments at some point, but now the problem is I'm in the 10.0 bracket index for Street King around a 985, so I got 0.2 worth of headroom. I'm not going to touch anything else on the car. I'm not going to change the two-step, leave everything else where it is. We'll see what it does this next hit, and hopefully things work out, and we will continue to make strides with the car. Well, all right, we're starting day whatever here at the NMCA Finals this Saturday. Got one more qualifying hit in yesterday, did a little bit better. I thought we qualified off of reaction time, but we qualified after how close we are to index. So while that 985 pass was personally awesome, it was terribly detrimental to my qualifying, being almost 2 full tenths under my index. Qualified me dead last. Not where I want to be at all, especially considering Kurt Anderson's #1, and he's not somebody I want to try to tangle with. First round of eliminations. So second hit, I was talking about buddy Jacob Decker. He coached me through some ideas. He's got a very similar LS setup in his F-body, and tried to short shift the car. I tried to I-bang it, wanted to shoot at 64, 65, shifted at 66, and the car still went 993 at 134. The air's feeling pretty sporty this morning, so I'm going to go through and push that shift light down just a little bit more to try to get as close to that 10.0 as possible, and have myself qualified a little bit better. I got two whacks at it today. Conditions will be pretty similar tomorrow, so we'll be in the ballpark where we need to be. So hopefully this will get me closer to that 10.0. That way I don't have to pull timing or doing anything like that. It's the little tricks you learn from people about short shifting and things like that when you're index racing that are key. So we're going to try that, and we'll see where the cards land here after this next round of qualifying. Well, it's eliminations day here at the NMCA Finals. My last hit yesterday, tried to slow the car down just a little bit more, ended up going 999 with a 1. So still qualified last, but I'm still good with the fact we were able to slow it down that much. I've got a plan for today to play with it a little bit more at the stripe. But again, 999 with 1 on a 10.0 index, that gives me enough wiggle room where I think I'll be good to go. Just got to do my job on the tree. We'll see how things go today. It is, I'm running one of the first classes to run, and it's definitely some good air. So the old Project Number Cruncher is going to be trying to dance really hard. We're just going to have to slow that dance down a little bit to hit the number. I'm going to have to get better at the tree. Wasn't cutting my typical good lights yesterday. Also went red once, trying to push too hard. So going to have to try to tighten that up a little bit. But we'll see how things go and see if we can pick up our first round elimination win here with Project Number Cruncher. Well, folks, as you can see, Number Cruncher is in the box. Unfortunately, our NMCA weekend came to a halt. First round, running a guy that I knew was really good on the tree, been kind of raced against him a couple times during qualifying, and I went 0-24 red, but I went 10-02, so there's that. But yeah, the 0-24 red stings just a little bit. Not the outcome that we wanted for the event, but the results were there. You know, new personal best for the 985. The car's still very consistent. Learned a few things about how to make it more consistent. Gonna play into it for next year with shift points, playing with timing, things like that. Got a lot of really good data. The car, engine, everything still seems to be happy. Learning a lot about, you know, potential tuning options and things like that. So this was, you know, these past few events, getting my license runs were about trying to feel the car out and learn what it wants. So now that we've got that done, I've got some big off-season plans for the car. You'll see on Dragzine soon about some upgrades we're gonna do to the car, some things to make it drive better, fix some of the previous sins from the other owner that had the vehicle, just tighten it up a little bit, and hopefully get some stuff that's gonna help the car not only go quicker, but even tighten up more consistently. So stay tuned to Dragzine for more content in general, more Project Number Cruncher stuff very soon.